This is a short video to help people with E. coli in their water supply. I will explain what the E. coli test is and what options you have available to you to deal with a positive E. coli test. Most people know that E. coli is a deadly germ that can be found in contaminated water. However, E. coli is not the only germ that can cause serious disease. E. coli, as well as other germs, live inside the guts of animals. Feces from such animals can contaminate your water supply by introducing E. coli and these other deadly germs. The E. coli test is a test to determine if feces has come in contact with water. A positive test means that somehow feces has made it into your water supply, and there might be other germs present. Drinking or using contaminated water can be very dangerous. Because most water tanks are above ground, the most likely source of contamination are birds and small animals. If your test for E. coli comes back positive, there are a number of options available to you to deal with the problem. The following recommendations are from the New Zealand Ministry of Health and can be found on their website. Before treating the water, and to remove the chance of further contamination, disconnect the downpipe from the roof to the tank and clean the roof and guttering to remove any animal waste that might be the source of contamination. Once the roof and guttering has been cleaned, one option is to drain out all the water from the tank and clean it out. However, if this is not possible, then the water must be treated. One option is boiling the water before use. Water must be boiled for at least 1 minute to kill germs and make it safe for use. Another option is to use a UV light disinfectant. This is a device that is attached at the point of use of your water supply. It emits UV light that kills germs and makes the water safe to drink. The third option is to use chlorine. Chlorine is the most common and easiest way to treat water. A chlorine bleach disinfectant like plain Genola can be used as a source of chlorine to disinfect your water. Genola works very quickly and is virtually tasteless if the proper amount is used. To determine the correct amount of Genola to use the formula shown on the slide. First, determine the volume of water in your tank and then multiply that number by 0.033 to get the volume in milliliters of Genola to use. For example, if the volume of water in your tank is 10,000 liters, multiply this figure by 0.033 to arrive at a volume of 330 milliliters of Genola to use. After you have mixed the bleach in the tank, leave the water to stand for 24 hours. Then, water should be run through the taps in the house so that the newly disinfected water comes through the tap. The New Zealand Ministry of Health recommends the following preventative actions. Keep roof and guttering clean and use a fast flush diverter. The fast flush diverter is a device attached to the water pipe from the roof and diverts the fast flush of water that comes from the roof. The fast flush of water may contain contaminants, and diverting it will reduce the chance of contamination. Remove tree branches that hang over the roof. Droppings from beds on these branches land on the roof and contaminate the water supply. The ridge line along water tanks attract birds that can contaminate the water. Stringing wire along the ridge line prevents them from roosting. Also, avoid any action that can attract birds or animals near your water supply, like feeding them near the house or disposing rubbish. Finally, the water treatment methods recommended here can be used for other kinds of water supply, like boreholes or wells. However, if your water source is below ground, there is a chance that the contamination is coming from sewage. The source of the sewage has to be identified and corrective actions be taken.